Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss. In today's bike vlog, I'm gonna be talking about moderation versus restriction. You know that I'm always preaching the end all be all to a successful weight loss journey, calorie deficit. Burning more calories than you are consuming. You know, I've been talking about it in the past. I've only been making one video a week. I'm trying to make more, but life has just been pulling me all which ways. But that being said, is that hit my calorie deficit for last week. I'm already down 2 pounds. And I mean, like I said, I've been monitoring my progress. Like I said, you gotta monitor your progress. I've been weighing myself, so I constantly know what's going on. But big monitoring is how you feel, but also how you look. And even though my weight's been fluctuating between the 235 and the 220, I'm starting to get it back down. I've been looking great, and that's really what's been, I feel like it's been kind of hindering me. Like, instead of, you know, it's like, oh, I haven't been hitting my deficit, but damn, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm fucking flexing and I'm feeling great, you know. But getting back into the deficit, you know, I hit my calorie deficit last week. I feel fucking good this week. You know, I've been hitting it pretty hard this week. Definitely overconsumed yesterday. So I'm probably gonna have 2 out of the 5 days where I don't hit my deficit. And I feel like if you're hitting your calorie deficit for, you know, I want you to hit it 6 days out of the 7, because I want you to have that 1 day a week where you can kind of have a cheat meal. I feel like I did it for 2.5 years. Or 6 days a week, calorie deficit, and 1 day cheat day. And obviously don't consume fucking 5,000 calories, but, you know, give yourself something, maybe something on your restriction for the diet. So, looping back to moderation versus restriction, you know, the idea of moderation is buying some, like I've recently started doing, like chocolate covered strawberries that are frozen. Nice little snack. Consume like 3 or 4 of them, and it's like a sweet treat that I've been giving myself. It's, you know, the fruit itself is wonderful, but it's just to ease my weight back into a healthy calorie deficit. I've been using that, and I might just go back to the pineapples I was doing and watermelon, just different fruits, and kind of cut out that extra sugar from the chocolate. But that being said, that idea of moderation, where it's like restriction is like not buying the cookies, the cakes, the candies. You're restricting yourself and then having that on your cheat day. And, you know, for me, I feel like that works really well in knowing and having that set boundary. You know, I cut out most breads that aren't like keto bread. And it's not because I'm trying to do like a keto diet or anything. I don't like fad diets. I like to tailor make the diet to whatever your body needs for whatever goals you're trying to set, whatever nutrients you're missing or lacking in. That being said, I pick the keto bread because the main goal on my weight loss journey right now is 2 goals. You know, it was always weight loss and fat loss. You know, I'm trying to build muscle now. But that main goal, I still want to lose weight. And I buy the keto buns. Their one brand is like 50 calories a bun, and the other brand is 60 calories a bun. That's literally it. It's very low in carbs. I think it's like 5 grams of carbs for the one bun. I usually don't eat a bun every day. Usually I'll make ground beef and I'll make a burger with it, but I'll have them open face, and I'll use one bun, like one half a bun, and the other half of the bun, open face, ground beef patties. Throw them on there, have it with some corn. It's delicious. It's filling, but that's the idea of restriction, where it's like I don't have these breads. If I'm gonna have bread, I'm gonna get the keto bread. And it's like, oh, the wheat bread, I was doing wheat for a little while, and it can fill you up well, and it is pretty healthy. The whole grains and stuff, it can give you nutrients you need, especially when you're lacking. But I'm trying to hit a certain deficit, a number, a count. You know, it's all about these numbers. And for me, that keto bread, that 50 calories of bread, makes a big fucking difference. If you look at regular hamburger buns, because I like the hamburger buns, I like the shape, I like them. That's what I use, so I get the keto buns. If you look at regular hamburger buns, why are some hamburger buns 160 calories? There was some, the ballparks, 220, All-American, 220 for fucking bread? Why is fucking bread 220 calories? Why is fucking bread 150 to 160 calories? You know what else is 160 calories? An Oreo cake pop from a deli. So that's another thing that I feel like moderation and restriction, something else comes into play, is that understanding calorie worth. I wanted a milkshake, 1,100 calories. Instead, I bought a chocolate frosted cake from the deli, and it was 510 calories, and I had a little milk for 210 calories. Total was about 700 calories for that dessert, versus an 1,100 calorie ice cream dessert. Shouldn't have had either. And people will criticize someone for, oh, it's sugar, it's cake, it's ice cream, it's all bad for you. Yeah, the sugar is not that good for you. But picking the better calorie option can be very helpful for your calorie deficit, but it also can be very good for your fucking mind, for your thought process, for your mental. I'll look at things and it's like, oh man, maybe I'll get that sandwich. And I'll look at something that I wanted or perceived to have wanted. It's fucking 1,000 calories, it's 800 calories. And then I will get things, maybe 1, 2, or even 3 things that still don't equal up to that calorie count. Sometimes it's even half that. Sometimes I'll find 2 items and it doesn't even come close to that. And I'm content and I enjoy it. And I'm constantly trying to tell everyone, if you want to have a successful weight loss journey, if you want to make a diet for yourself and it be successful and achieve your goals, you have to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy the diet, if you don't enjoy the foods that you're eating, the food that you're making, the food that you're consuming for your weight loss journey, it's called Best Life Weight Loss, because I want you to feel good because you're losing the weight. I want you to feel the best you have, the best life you have. I want you to feel the best and move the best. And to have the best life, you gotta eat good food. That's what I didn't get 365 pounds eating dog shit, eating trash tasting, nasty, bland foods. I was eating the creme de la creme. So now, as I thin down, as I hit my goals, as I muscle up, you think I'm eating chicken, broccoli, and fucking rice? Hell no. If I eat chicken, broccoli, and rice, that shit is seasoned. It has teriyaki sauce. It has flavor. You can hit your calorie deficit goals and still enjoy the food you're eating and still enjoy life. Moderation versus restriction. Restricting certain foods can be good, but sometimes restricting certain foods can turn you off from your diet. That's where moderation comes into play. If you feel like, oh, I need this, I can't go without, I can't restrict it, moderate it. That's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys start your weight loss journey today and stay positive out there. It's rough. I'm gonna try and make more videos, but it's about you. You know, these videos they're really not about me. Like, I talk about my experiences and my journey, but these videos are to help you, to convince you and think, hey, I can do it too. So let's all get it together. Stay positive.